Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. Hi, Dave. Hi. We are very excited for today's guest, Amy Stockberger. She is speaking about how they have built a repeat and referral business for their real estate team. I had the pleasure of meeting Amy in person a few months ago. I don't even remember when it was. I think it was at the Tom Ferry Summit at a lunch networking event. I think that's when it was. Your business model was very, very fascinating. So I'm really excited that we are having the opportunity to learn a bit more about your business model and how you created this lifetime support model, building and scaling on a repeat and referral business as what you call your signature lifetime lead strategy. And a purpose and profit beyond the transaction. So if you're looking to create more repeat and referral business, which I'm sure that's everyone on today's call today, then listen up, take notes. If you have any questions throughout Amy's session, feel free to ask in the chat. I'll be helping manage the chat and manage any questions. In the meantime, Amy, thank you for joining. I will let you take it from here and share your program and a bit about your repeat and referral strategy.
Okay. Well, thank you for having me, Elena. Thank you guys for sharing your time with me today. I'm in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and it's sunny and beautiful. So I hope you guys are somewhere sunny too. But did my slide deck come up?
Yes, all good.
Perfect. Okay, guys, I'm going to talk about your biggest lead source. Likely it'll be your biggest lead source forever and ever and always. It has been since the beginning of time in real estate. But in this session, I'm going to show you guys how to turn one client into 5 more on rinse and repeat, how I use our lifetime lead strategies to keep clients for life. The word past client is a dirty word in my business. We only have clients for life. I'm going to show you how you can increase your brand awareness as well as add additional revenue streams outside of commissions and downlines, and how, if you're a team leader, how you can use these lifetime lead strategies to attract and retain good agents. And how important, at the end of the day, guys, how important it is to build a repeat and referral business is to building a healthy exit strategy. And I am very passionate about that. I feel agents are taught how to come in first in school, taught how to stay out of real estate jail. And then we're taught how to build a business, but we're never really taught how to build a business that we can successfully exit. And a repeat and referral business is worth 50 to 100% more than one that is not. And one that has more than 1 or 2 streams of income has a 30% more favorability as well. So we're going to touch on all of that today. I have a big presentation and I do everything fast. So I'm going to go kind of fast, but I'm going to give you some goodies, you guys. Even if we don't get to the last part of it in this next 30 minutes, you guys are going to get a 60+ page workbook that takes you through all the lead strategies, the lifetime lead strategies that I'm going to talk to you guys about today. No sign in required. It's just going to be a download that you can take whatever resonates with you and you feel that you really want to put in your business. You can take this copy and paste and put it in there. So we're ready?
Yes.
Let's go. You made a little bit about me. I've been in the business now for 25 years. My husband and I run a real estate brokerage. We still run as a team, so we call it our teamerage. We've been the highest producing team in our state since 2017. I have about 20 agents and we run about 20 or 10% of our local market share. Right now, we actually just got done with our Tuesday meeting and we're about 13% of market share year to date. And that has everything to do actually with our lifetime lead strategies, where we're able to build that repeat and referral. Over 90+% of our business is repeat and referral from our lifetime home support model. We're also in the top 50 teams in the United States from little old Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Y'all, South Dakota is the 5th least populated state in the country. So that's a big thing for us too. And it has everything to do with the strategies I'm going to talk to you guys about. As a human being, that's what my family would look like if we were characters in the Disney movie Up. If you're a Yankees fan, I'm sorry. We'd probably get along, but I apologize. But that's my family. I have my oldest, again, my husband and I are in business together. Our oldest is Logan. He actually got licensed when he was 18, still in high school, bought his first house while he was still in high school, or actually right when he was 18 when he graduated, sold his first house while he was still in high school. He works for us and he runs our agent support, recruitment, and training department. And then Legend Isaiah. So I have a 21-year-old and an 8-year-old. So I'm raising two singleton boys. But Legend Isaiah actually signed his official employment agreement with us a few months ago. So he also is on the payroll and handles more of our support of fun here at our office. But if you guys want to connect with me, I would love to help any of your clients and my team who are moving into our beautiful slice of heaven and Sioux Falls, South Dakota. You can take a snippet there, and I will promise to not only help your clients relocate in, but also help them get integrated into the community with all of our lifetime home support pillars. Quick win for you guys, though, because I believe so strongly about the building and process of having a repeat and referral business. The very first part of your workbook is going to have a data bank developer in it. And this is just going to be a asset I recommend that you guys run the play on every 90 days. Put a reoccurrence in your calendar and grab this thing and have it take you through step by step, making sure you're not forgetting anybody who should live within your nurture sequences. And not only is this a memory jog on everybody, your data bank is what I call it, not your database. It's what you put in is what you get out. But it will not only do that, but it'll also show you where to gather full information for clients, because having Amy Stockberger and no phone number, address, or email is no good in your CRM. So it'll show you how to do that. And then I also have a reinforcing referral behavior checklist you're going to get that's right at the end of this, because we train people how to treat us, right? And so you also have to train your clients on how to refer you. And systems are one of my superpowers. So I also have a systemized approach on how we do this in my business that saves a ton of time through text replacements, through all these different processes with the automation that lives within that checklist. And it'll show you how to keep your clients, your raving fans, over and over. So that is in there. Okay, so the biggest, strongest emotion we as humans have as far as energy is authenticity. You guys, authenticity is 4,000% stronger than the human emotion of love. And that's it. 4,000, first of all, as a number, is a giant number. But we know when somebody is being authentic with us, right? You can tell when somebody is putting their wants, needs, and desires behind yours, so your wants, needs, and desires can be met. That feeling we feel as humans is so approachable and so intentional that right away we feel that connection. And what I found in my business, I was about 10 years into building my business, and I had to take a big look at it. And I looked and I saw that I was missing giant amounts of authenticity. I wanted to go back and figure out, okay, so why was I not getting the repeat and referral business? If I was doing so good on the before and during part of the transaction, why weren't clients referring me like crazy and coming back and using me for investment properties or when they had their next transaction? And I had to go back and look and see what my unique value proposition was at that time. And it was really embarrassing, because what I found out was I was advertising that I was the local expert at connecting buyers and sellers. I was telling sellers I could get their house sold highest price, shortest amount of time, least amount of hassle. And buyers, guess what? I could help you find a house that matched your budget and your parameters. You guys, those are not unique value propositions. That is literally our job description. It was like me advertising as an attorney saying, hey, I passed the bar, use me. Or a surgeon having a commercial that said, my hands aren't shaking, you should use me. Those are table stakes. Those are not unique value propositions. And to make it worse for me, you guys, at that time, I was spending like $25,000 to $35,000 a year on billboard ad campaigns. And the only goal I had for those billboard ad campaigns was to remind the people who knew, like, and trusted me to use me again. and it wasn't just me who was running them. At that time, I was in a town of 160 some thousand. There was like 7 or 8 of us real estate agents running down the road, all saying the exact same thing. We were missing, all of us, major authenticity. And so I just jumped into everything I possibly could and thought, how can I fix this? Because I found not only a problem in my business, but I went down the rabbit hole and looked who had a blueprint I could find and put into my business to try to have that giant leap of authenticity. How could I improve my client experience before, during, and forever? How could I be an advisor for life? I found the book, The Go-Giver, which is awesome. I found the book, Raving Fans, which is fabulous, which led me to the book of Tribes, which led me, you guys, to completely changing my mindset and realizing that if I did start building my business on authenticity and putting everybody else's wants, needs, and desires in front of mine, the sales would naturally follow. And we created more than a B2C process, a business to client, more than a B2B framework, a business to business. We created a human to human framework. Then we call it our serve, 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 sell approach. And it's allowed us, like I said, to build a top 50 team in the United States with only 20 some agents. And today I'm going to share in the workbook, we won't have time to go through all of them today on our time together, but in the workbook, you're going to get all 5 lifetime lead strategies that you can take and implement into your business. So QR code will be at the end. So the first one that we're going to talk about, you guys, oh, they already skipped one for you. We took one out to make this shorter. But the first one is going to be serving up more sizzle. So agents, we just don't mean to lose contact with our clients, right? We just run out of authentic things to say to them. And you agents, you should be talking to your clients about equity reviews. You should be telling them what's going on in the mortgage market. You should be telling them on what their neighbor's house sold for, all those things. But your business model should have more sizzle to it than what they can find on Google, and certainly more than what they can find on Perplexity AI or any of the automations in AI that are out there. And I wanted that not only for my clients, but I also wanted that for all of my agents. So we cooked in a ton of sizzle into my business model. When anybody buys or sells a house through Amy Stockberger Real Estate, they get access to our VIP club for life for free. That includes access to our moving trucks, our moving supplies, access to our party supplies from cotton candy, snow cone, popcorn machines, even a margarita machine. We have tool supplies, including ladders, specialty tools, commercial grade carpet cleaners. And we found that it's not just the first-time home buyers who use these products. All of our clients, luxury included, check out these items for free for life. And besides branding all of these things to me, so I have a big sticker with our name on every piece of equipment because people don't have parties by themselves. They invite all their friends and family over with my name, my brand name on everything. But besides doing that, we also set up our software so that when our client checks out these items for free, their agent on my team gets notification so that they can make an authentic touch point. Hey, saw you grabbing the margarita machine in the bouncy house. How fun. I'm glad it's Susie's birthday. What else can I do to help you? Hey, who do you know that has a life change coming up? So they're reaching out in a point of service, which eliminates all of that commission breath for them and having another valid service first touch point for them. Last May, and we're probably going to outdo it this May from what the reservations look like, but last May we had over 800 pieces of equipment checked out in May, and we had over 50 Sphere referrals that came in that same month. When you walk your clients across that epiphany bridge and show them that you're not only here to help them through their home ownership needs, but also to help them enjoy their human experience more, when you do that, when you stop selling and you start serving that way, it turns your business from being transactional into being transformational, into being a lifetime advisor. And you stop being an entrepreneur and you become what I love so much, a servapreneur that's elevating that client experience before, during, and forever. So your guys' action items for this. To help you identify your sizzle, I've created a vision and core value worksheet, and it is complete with AI prompts that first will help you do a competitive analysis on your competition, because you as agents, you need to know what your top 5 competitors' strengths are, their weaknesses, and their gaps. And then I have more AI curated prompts for you in this worksheet, step by step, that shows you how to do an analysis on your business as it sits today. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your gaps? From there, it'll help you walk through and pick and find what your core and vision is to add in some major sizzle so that you can become the leader or stay the leader within your market. And now with ChatGPT's scheduler, you can take this, you guys, set up the prompts I created for you, and you can have it run for you automatically, emailed to you a competitive analysis of your competition every 90 days, 6 months, whatever it is you want, or yours as you continue to build in more value to your clients. And I truly believe, you guys, the agents who are not becoming advisors for life are going to see transactions go down. Consumers are demanding it. We had a pretty big lawsuit that had something to do with that too last year, right? Consumers want to know that we're giving more value. What are we doing besides what we're being hired to do? AI is changing at lightning speed. If AI can create a lot of parts of our job, what's the one thing that you can do that AI can't do? It is build those relationships. It is adding in those services. It's doing something that is serving before you're selling and making a difference in their life that will keep them sticky to you. We also, everybody asked me this, so I thought I would just throw it out. Everybody thinks it's so unapproachable, this VIP club. When I started my VIP club, you guys, it was in an 8x10 shed. And I started it, actually my tools, that husband, that cute little character back there that was there, the tools I stole from that man's garage. Very approachable. Y'all have this stuff. But the top 10 party and tool items that were checked out last year for Amy Stockberger Real Estate are listed up there. You can get all of them for $4,000. Just think of what you guys spend money on right now for your marketing. That doesn't have ROI in it. Like, think about that too, because you need to be tracking your sourcing on where you're getting your sales from so you know where to put more money, right? Well, NAR tells us year after year, your sphere is where it's going to make you the most amount of money. How many houses would you have to sell to have an ROI on that? Not very many. How many? And we don't say sell. That's how we say it in our. How many clients do we have to serve? Are we serving? How many more households are we serving? How many assets under management do we have that we get to serve at the highest level? So take a picture of that. Okay. Reel for three. Three is be a profitable super connector. We as real estate agents, we are super connectors in all things for our clients, right? We connect buyers and sellers, but we connect our clients to everything else they need before, during, and forever. We are their trusted resource in all of those referrals. They come to us wanting to know, who do they use for lawn care? Who do they use for HVAC? Who should they choose for the dentist? And have you guys ever thought of monetizing those referrals? We did at a pretty high level. We created a vendor program made up of the best local companies that align with us in giving our clients legendary care like we do. They get preferential treatment. Some of these companies give our clients preferential pricing, which is awesome. All of these companies pay me $3,500 a year to be a part of the program. We have over 100 partners in our program. So before I even sell a house, my company is profitable. But besides them taking care of my clients for life, because my clients need these services, right? And I'm authentically serving these businesses because I'm getting them more sales. I'm giving them a target audience approach. I'm helping them market their property. Besides those things that are authentically in line with everything that we believe in, that we know is helping everybody. Besides that, we also use it as a massive lead generator. A part of them being in this program is that they allow us to go meet with their employees. And we've basically taken all of my VIP club, bundled it up into an employee benefit package. We offer it up to these vendors' employees. We get to sit down, talk to these employees about how not only are we the experts at connecting buyers and sellers in our market, but how we do it very differently with our lifetime home support model. Our clients can save $20,000 in the first year, and the support and savings continue for life. We get to have a face-to-face conversation with these humans. That, you guys, has been the ROI, I should say, on that has been 100x. I cannot get the same ROI by doing a Facebook ad, by doing a Google pay-per-click, by doing my billboards. I couldn't do that with that. Sitting down and having that human to that H to H relationship.
Amy, I have a couple questions for you since you're a systems person. How do you systemize these programs, like the vendors, for example? How are you sharing your vendor list? Is it like paper? Are you just printing this on a piece of paper for your sphere and hoping that they use the list of vendors? Or are you using a website? Is it an app? Like, how are you sharing this information with your sphere?
So we built out software because I have a PhD in failing forward, and we did it all wrong to begin with, right? I just failed forward over and over until I got it right. Then we systemized the heck out of it. But we have software where our clients can go in lifetimehomesupport.com. They can go and reserve all this equipment. My vendors are advertised in there too. They're also advertised on my website, the consumer facing one of them, because that's really good for my vendors because they get those backlinks, right? And then my clients, they get a separate site that they get sent to in all their communications. Lifetime Home Support lives in every part of our business, from onboarding to forever after the closing. It's always there. They actually get seasonally information sent to them of the vendors who are going to be the most helpful for them. And because it gives my agents something to say when they're prospecting besides selling, we send out curated through AI with our vendors, who should our agents talk about in our vendor program to their clients today? Because we have it right here. This is what's happening. So, in November, we send out all the information of all the gift cards they need. Because you know what, them husbands, they better go get those gift cards. They're not thinking about it. Do you know what a value add that is to them? Time to get your gutters clean. Time to get your spring cleanup. Your windows need to be clean. All these things where they're just calling and saying, hey, I have this available for you because I know you're going to need it. So it automatically lives in that. But then it's in every action plan we have. Every first CMA, second CMA, there's the digital copy or the printed copy. Every buyer packet is the packet on it. They have QR codes. Actually, I'll just kind of sneak ahead really quick here. I'll show you this. This is one of my favorites. Every buyer walkthrough we do and our listings, we give them this sticker. We call it our stick it, scan it, solve it sticker. Everybody knows, Lifetime Home Support is the first thing we talk about when we meet a new client in the driveway. So think about it this way too. We meet a cold buyer, say somebody referred in somebody we've never met before. So we're doing our buyer presentation in the driveway. Lifetime Home Support is the hook we talk about because they're not only talking to me or my agents, they're talking to 5 other brokerages. We're saying with our company, you get this, 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 and this, all these different pillars, right? So this is one of them. Though when they're listing or doing their buyer final walkthrough, we put these stickers everywhere, next to their garage door opener, underneath their cabinets, on their furnace, their water heater. And it just has a direct link to my client facing vendor program. So that's the discounts, showing the discounts of what they get. And I'm confident that even when our clients don't own those houses, those stickers aren't going anywhere. And my vendors are still going to get the referrals from it. My brand is still going to be everywhere. We put those QR codes on the back of the keychains we give out. My agents, we give them their computers. The QR code lives right there. We make it as easy as possible for them to be as much service as possible to their clients.
Yeah. Because my guess is in order for you to have just 800 items checked out in the month of May, and in order to get buy-in from vendors annually for $3,500 a year, you have to do continual marketing. You can't just send the list one time and then cross your fingers that your sphere and clients continue to go to whatever web page. You have to continue sending those newsletters or whatever else marketing you input to put you back to those pages.
But it's an easy marketing too, because we're serving so much. We're giving them value, so it's engaging as well because our clients need it. We know they need it. So it's any good business owner solves a problem with their own unique solution, right? So we're solving so many problems in there.
And then how do they check out the items? Are they filling out a form on the website and then that's just going to your CRM?
Yeah, and actually, no, that's the software I had built. I built and I white label it for agents who want to do it in their business too. It's all white labeled out, where it's a system that's all branded to them, because think about this first. Your websites, agents that you pay lots of money for, right? Your clients are going to them before and during, for the most part. They don't come back to your websites after. They're going to vet you before. They're going to look at houses compared to theirs or houses they're looking for. They're not coming back after they transact. They'll go to your social media, different things like that. This is a website, and it's lifetime home support too. It just depends on how you sign in, that they go to, that they can look at everything they have, and it's all automated. So everything is on there, like, here's available for this date. So they can't overcheck things out. I can't book out 2 things at the one time. So it's all systemized. So my staff knows in the morning, this is going out, and they know at night, this is coming in. So we always have a systemized approach on this, and it's easy for the client to do this, because that's what we want. We wanted it to make it as easy for them, and having it branded to us, they're coming to that site to get something from me, which just like triggers the law of reciprocity. Because when people get, that's just a natural law of reciprocity. We have no control over these universal laws, right? So when they are going to get something from me, reciprocity law kicks in, saying that, you know, when you give somebody something in kind, people want to give back in kind, and how they give back is repeat and referral business.
Yeah, that's great. Sorry to interrupt. That's really cool.
Yeah. I know we're getting close to already ending, so I'll just like buzz back to this part of it for the vendor side of it. But we use our vendors for a lot of other things too. We use them for our new agent boot camps. I have my vendors come in who are home service related, and they teach my new agents stuff that agents typically wouldn't know until they were in the field. We use them for mixers. We do mixers at our office or at our listings, our higher end listings, because all of our sellers love having business owners in their homes. We use them. They also help in paying for, I monetize the majority of all of our actually client events. So it's just another way that we have them out there, and they're advertising their company. So it's one of my favorite departments, and we just use it at a very high level within our business. And it allows us, again, like I had said, to have my agents be super sticky to their clients, because they have something to say to them of value, which has allowed me to have an average agent tenure of over 7 years, which is really high for our industry. So action items for you guys. You guys all have these relationships in your CRM, within your database right now. You have them. They're helping you keep deals together. You're feeding them business. So I want you to go out and create your own vendor program of some kind where you're providing that value. So in your packet, I have a list of all the industries that are the best matched for this type of program. And if you guys actually want the sales framework that I use when we sit down to onboard a vendor into our program, I'll give that out too. If you guys go out and follow me on Instagram and then DM me, so I'm at Amy Stockberger, DM me vendor, and I'll send you over the exact sales framework we use. And by the time we get done with this framework, you guys, it's set up that vendor already knows that we are a beautiful solution to their problem, which is to help them get more clients. And then you can use that as a lead generation source too. Okay, do I have time for one more?
Yes, please.
Okay. So have you guys seen any mergers and acquisitions this year in real estate? Like almost every day, right? Okay. So because of that, I created what I call mini M&As, and any agent can do this regardless of where you are in a season of your real estate career. And how it's set up is that we're taking advantage of the tidal wave of retirement that's happening in our industry. The average real estate agent is around 57, 58 years old. 25% of those real estate agents are 65 years and older. Again, since agents haven't been taught how to have a healthy exit strategy, a lot of these agents are leaving the business without any systemized exit strategy. So I created a program called a Legacy Agent Acquisition System. And it is set up to help exiting agents, whether it's retiring or agents, because we're seeing agents exit because the industry is getting harder. Less transactions, commission compression, lightning fast changes in our industry that are making some people saying this isn't the fit for me anymore. All of those agents have a book of business, have a database. So I set up a system where we have a step-by-step approach where we show these agents on how we can help them, because 80% of small businesses don't have any exit strategy, how we can help them exit the business with dignity, how we can, because of, if you have lifetime home support too, it marries you a little bit more, but any agent can do this, how we'll instantly give them access to everything that we have built for our VIP, our lifetime home support model. So it's going to ensure that that client transacts with us. In Q2, my goal was only to have 4 agents that I was onboarding into my personal book of business. I already have 4 that want to join, you guys, and I just rolled this out not even fully rolled it out to them in all detail, but they already are signing up for it because I'm giving them a healthy option to take their book of business into mine. I'm going to take care of them. I'm building in more market share. I will probably minimum at the end of I'm guessing by the end of this next 90 days, I would guess 8 additional agents who I'm rolling into my business that need an exit strategy. And what this lead pillar is, it's kind of a set it or forget it lead pillar that you can set up where you become the person in your market who's known as who people go to when they need to exit. That's a lead pillar that lasts forever, regardless if we're in a retirement tidal wave, regardless if the market is turned. It's something that always going to have, you're going to have agents who are relocating out of market because their life has changed. There's always going to be a need for somebody who has a book of business that you can transition into your book of business and help grow your business first help them grow your business at the same time and provide immense care for these clients who otherwise were going to be a little bit orphaned if they didn't have a system set up. And there's always people who do this, willy-nilly. Well, I'll do this referral, I'll do this referral. This approach, you guys, is set up so that it is so wildly systemized that there is no shiny object syndrome. In our industry, I feel, has just a ton of shiny objects, right? And the majority of really good salespeople have a little bit of ADD. I think everybody does. So the less shiny object that you can have into any process, that it's going to make it shine for you in the good way. Is going to make it shine so that you can be the standout of adding just another level of sizzle into your business model. And you have this then you're going into your listing presentations and saying, I also have a lead pillar to constantly build market share on rinse and repeat that lives there. I'm constantly looking for ways to put more buyers and sellers into my book of business to help show your houses, to have them within my reach that I can give them information about your house. It's actually my new favorite thing in the whole world. I have a course on this that launches in May, and I have an introductory price on it right now. But the course will be out. But you guys, I really feel like this is just another no-brainer. And one thing that agents, I feel, don't do well. If you guys go out to my website, amystockberger.com, every one of my unique value propositions has a logo. Everything I do, every system and strategy has a framework behind it, because then it's real to the consumer. Then I can market it. There is nothing different about this. And I show you in here on how to take this and add this new UVP, this new unique value proposition into your business to help you pick up easy, low-hanging market share. Okay, I know we're like flying through to the end here. In your guys' booklet, you are getting, though, you guys, I do have a worksheet on it that does have an AI prompt that'll show you how to determine what agents are maybe prime avatars for this. And again, you can take this AI prompt and throw it into Scheduler, ChatGPT Scheduler, and have it just spit it out to you so you can update that every month, so you can add them into an action plan or add another email or a call or do a slide broadcast where you're dropping a voicemail. Your CRM likely has that capability too, where you're dropping a voicemail and just saying, hey, looks like the da-da-da-da-da, and just following the script that's laid out, that it looks like your business, or maybe you're on your way out. Don't know if this is for you, but I have a program. Let me know if you want to meet. I know we kind of put this down to really, really small stuff, so or a short time, so I apologize. I have to push a bunch of it into one. But everything is in your workbook, guys. It gives you the step-by-step how to add this lead pillar if you just want to use the workbook part of it.
This is awesome.
Okay, we hit over 5 minutes, so you tell me, are we want to be done then?
I think so, but this was incredibly valuable. Thank you so much, Amy. So yeah, as you mentioned, the best way to connect with you would be your website. Can you say it one more time, Amy, for those who missed it?
Yeah, if you guys go out to, my Amy Stockberger real estate website is just amystockberger.com. If you want that vendor framework, you can go follow me on Instagram
Mm-hmm.
at
And
Amy Stockberger and DM me vendor, and I'll send that to you. And if you're curious on my proven strategies that I've built out for agents to do what I've done, you can find all of that information at lifetimehomesupport.com.
awesome. Thank you so much, Amy. Wow, that was a lot of value packed into 30 minutes. Did you want to show something really fast?
Would they need to take a picture of this QR? Since we didn't get to the end, let me just take a picture of this QR code so they can grab this workbook. Is that fair?
Okay. Yeah. And then in the recap, I'll also share the recording and the link too.
There you go. If you guys want to snap it there, you can grab it, and then I'll send you the link over as well.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Amy, thank you so much. This was a lot of value. I really love your business model and how you've been able to not only service your clients in your sphere, but also find a way to kick back to your own business and figure out different ways to monetize for your business and for your team, Ridge. It's really, really cool what you've built.
Thank you. Thank you. It was an honor to spend time with you guys. Thanks for having me, Elena.
Thanks, Amy. You take care.
See you guys.
See ya. Bye-bye.